Crab legs are a fan favorite with seafood lovers, and believe it or not, there's a right way and a wrong way to crack into them, revealing that sweet, tender meat in there that you're really trying to get to in the first place.
Yes.
James Turner-Euchre with Red Lobster is here to give us a crab cracking lesson 101. We welcome him to the show. It's great to see you.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
A lot of people might be intimidated to order this, James, because you just don't know what to do with it once it gets there.
Right.
But it's so much more expensive to get picked crab meat. So this is really kind of an economical way to
This is the way to do it.
enjoy.
And right now we're doing Crab Fest at Red Lobster, and it's a perfect time for the summer to roll up your sleeves and crack into some crab legs.
Okay.
We only have a certain variety of crab that are offered only during Crab Fest, and I brought some of those varieties for us to talk about today. We've got our jumbo snow crab, and as you can see, it's relatively larger than a regular snow crab leg. It is white on the bottom, that's why it gets the snow name to it. It's a little bit bigger than our regular snow crab. It comes from the North Atlantic region, so up by Canada and Alaska and that kind of area.
Jumbo snow crab.
Jumbo snow. And then our next variety is the Dungeness. It's a little intimidating because you can see it's got like little hairs on it. So my guests are a little intimidated by that at first. But you're obviously not going to eat the shell itself.
Yeah.
You're going to crack in there and get that nice meat that's inside.
It's funny, out of everything that's happening there, the little hair that you just pointed out is probably the least scary thing to me.
And then last, we've got our king legs. If you want to grab, just be careful when you're touching
Yeah,
that.
see,
Really...
these are like Spiky McGee. Like, how do you even get it? You'd have to have gloves to get into that, right? Or
us at Red Lobster, we've got these nice little zippers that we provide for you that you can easily just go right into the meat itself, and it'll pop. You just zip the leg right open, and then it'll pop the meat right out, and you can just enjoy the meat just like that.
Did you see me just like get completely confounded? It's like that thing that I have to do the wrapping paper at Christmas.
Yeah, there you go,
there's that special. So I still have to grab it. That kind of.
Yeah, just be gentle with it and loosely have it in your hands.
I'll let the experts do that one. But I see where you're going. It just kind of zips into it.
It does.
Is there a difference in terms of the texture or the flavor?
Yeah, this is more of a firm, meatier texture. It's got a delicate, delicious flavor to it. This is more of a mild, sweet flavor, and then this is a traditional sweet snow crab that you
Isn't that interesting? So you could do almost like a taste comparison when you come in to enjoy at the restaurant.
Correct, yeah. And we have different plates that I'll show you in a minute that offer the different varieties of the crab that I'm showing you today.
So you get in there and kind of make that magic happen. What do you recommend as the best technique? Do you just go ahead and pick all of it, or do you pick and eat as you go?
Well, my personal favorite is the Dungeness, but we've got a good pairing with the Crab Fest combo, which has a generous portion of the jumbo snow and the Dungeness. So what I want to do with you today is show the proper way to get the most meat out of our jumbo snow.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to have you have that cluster.
Okey-doke.
I'm going to take this cluster. We call them a cluster.
All right. Start with the cluster.
Full cluster of snow. This is called the knuckle. And there's some meat in the knuckle, so don't forget about the meat that you can find in the knuckle itself.
Okay.
We've got, actually, at Red Lobster, we've got these little cocktail forks that you can use, and then you can pry open some of the meat that's in the knuckle and pop some of that meat out.
Okay.
Okay? But where the meat really is in the legs. So what I want you to do is we're going to separate the leg from the base.
Oh, you did it, okay. Already jumped ahead. Listen to the lessons, Jessica. Okay, so break this bad boy open.
All right, so we're going to just have one leg.
One leg.
All right, so we've got different joints here.
Yeah.
What we want to do is take the first joint, and you want to go opposite direction. So pull it back, and then we're going to pull this ligament out. Yeah, perfect. See, you got two little strings there. That's holding the crab meat together. So once you pull it out, it loosens up the crab meat that's in the shell.
Then you've hit the jackpot in this part. Okay.
And then on the other part, you want to pull off the knuckle part.
Okay. I feel like that scene in Splash. No, it's scene from Seinfeld where she's got the giant hands busting into the crustacean, right? Okay.
All right, you got
so that's happening.
All right, so now you want to take the leg itself.
Okay.
And if you want to use the crab cracker, you can use the crab cracker, but it should just snap.
Go
just
old school.
Really.
Oh, yeah. Wait. Okay, don't get too it.
Oh, perfect.
There it is. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I have to practice makes perfect, so there's a piece for everyone to enjoy. It's absolutely beautiful, and you guys do all the hard work there with getting these prepared perfectly.
Yes, we do.
I need that little zipper thing now.
Oh, there you go.
I don't want to smush all of it. This takes some work.
It does take some work.
I noticed you've got some handy naps there.
Some wet naps, yeah, because it does get a little messy. But once you do all the work, you get to enjoy all the delicious crab that you got.
And you guys have it prepared in a couple different ways. Maybe if going like whole hog here and doing the crab on your own. I'm determined to get this piece, by the way.
She is.
Then it's maybe a little less intimidating to have to. There we go.
Yes, but we want you to decide which type of crab you like so that you can then decide which combos and meals that you like. So I actually did the work for you, and I pulled out the different varieties of the King, the Dungeness, and our Jumbo Snow. So I want you to taste each one of them and see which one you prefer.
Don't mind if I do. I'm going to wet nap my way into...
And while you're tasting, I'm kind of go over some of the combos that we have available to you.
Sounds good.
So we've got our Crab Fest combo, which is abundance of the Jumbo Snow that we just cracked right there. Cluster of our Dungeness comes with a side. We also have our Crab Lover's Dream, which is our guest most popular favorite. You get the Jumbo Snow as well, the King Legs, so a different variety, and then our creamy Crab Alfredo that's right there in the middle. And in case you don't want to do any of the work, we've done all the work for you.
Yeah.
So we've got a combo of our stuffed shrimp, which is stuffed with a crab meat, and then we top it with a crab beurre blanc, and then it's paired with our grilled salmon, our oak wood fire grill.
And those are hearty portions.
They are,
I mean, if you were a seafood lover, then that's the thing to do. Right. I am intrigued. I've had Dungeness before.
Yes.
I don't know that I've had the Jumbo. This is the Jumbo Snow.
Correct.
And do you just like to go unadulterated here, or do you like to do butter?
I've got some butter here too if you'd like to dip it in some butter.
Even though butter usually does make things better, that tastes pretty good on its own.
Yes, yes.
That's really good. So that one's more of the sweeter.
It is.
It is sweet. It's really good.
Good.
And then
the
Dungeness will be, and you usually see these
in flavor.
on the West Coast.
Right, yeah. Pacific West Coast, California, Oregon, Washington State, lower parts of Alaska. But it's only found in that region. And they only harvest it a certain time of year, which is now, and that's why we have them available to us at Red Lobster.
A little milder.
It is.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the King.
Just for full quality control, to make sure that we've done the full spectrum. This one's the King.
It is.
That tastes crabbier.
It does, yeah. It's a little bit more of that crab flavor. And
who would think there would be that big of a difference between three that almost look just about the same?
Right, yeah.
Super subtle, but great tasting. Thank you for the lesson. That was terrific.
Sure. You can wash it all down too with our signature drink. It's our Rogue Wave. It's kind of our spin on of a margarita, so it's a good summer drink. We partnered up with the Deadliest Catch as well. So the Deadliest Catch on the Discovery Channel. They actually, we've actually partnered with them, and some of the crab that they catch on their boat, we actually have purchased and brought it right into our door. So
that's great.
You can actually get the crab from the Deadliest Catch right to your plate.
Thank you. Thanks, James. This was fantastic. Appreciate it.